Today we're talking about the power of a mother's prayers, and I'm going to interview my mom because I know that she's a woman of prayer. So, Mom, tell me about how you prayed before I was born.
Well, I'm actually the Hannah story in the Bible. I'd been married 6 years and no children. So I decided that to quit work, maybe rest would help. And after a year, still no children. And so we prayed, the church prayed, our friends prayed. And when I was 31, April the 2nd, 1954, you were born. And then we took you to the church, the First Baptist Church in Raytown, for baby dedication day. And we just gave you back to the Lord. And for him to use it for his purposes.
Okay. As I was growing up, do you remember different times when you prayed, maybe when there was a crisis?
Well, the first crisis was that when you were 6 months old, we discovered you had a hernia. And that was really hard to turn this wonderful son that we'd prayed for so long over for a surgeon to cut on. But God was our strength, and our church family was all praying, and everything just was fine.
What about as life went on? How did you pray for me as I was growing up?
Well, we did a lot of praying. You were mischievous, and you needed a lot of prayer, and we needed a lot of prayer. But I had a set of Bible storybooks, standard Bible storybooks that I had practically memorized when I was a child. So I read those to you all the time, and we'd go to the library, and we'd get 25 books, and I'd bring them home and part of more Bible storybooks, and I'd read them to you, and then in no time you were reading them yourself.
Now, I know one of the things, you never really prayed for me to be a minister, but I know one thing you always prayed for is for me to find God's purpose, right?
Yes. Oh, no, I never. There had never been any ministers in our family, and we just never even thought of that idea. We just were praying that God use you for his purposes. At age 17, you felt the call to gospel ministry. We were just so happy that, God had taken our precious son to use it that way.